Did I just say what's your favorite drink to read while reading? I think I did. You know what I meant. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, and for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. I make bookish videos, so if that's something you like, please stick around and consider subscribing. You know, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up as well. But today I will be doing another book tag because apparently that's what I love to do now because there are so many. And this one's another fall book tag. It's a cozy book tag, but it has to do with fall. So I have to do it because fall is my favorite season, for those of you who do not know. But yes, this book tag will have everything to do with fall. Again, I did a previous one already, and I will link it up here for you guys if you want to go watch it. But that is my Finally Fall book tag. I couldn't remember what it was called, but that's what it's called. Finally Fall book tag. This one's cozy book tag, I think. Yeah, so if you're excited to watch this, give it a thumbs up, and let's just get into the video. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's two people who created this. The Book Bell and Peruse Project on YouTube. I'll link their videos or their pages down below so you can check them out. But yeah, so the first question is, what book always reminds you of fall? And for this one, I have two of them. The first one I don't own, so I'm just going to leave a picture of it here, but it's Perks of Being a Wallflower. And I absolutely loved the movie. Okay, so I haven't technically read this book, but I have watched the movie, and the whole movie just kind of reminds me of fall because he's going into a new school year. He goes to the football games, there's the school dances, and he participates in like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And apparently all that reminds me of fall, even though it doesn't really pertain to fall. It reminds me of fall, and that's all this question is pertaining to, is what book reminds you of fall. So that one definitely does. And then, oh, and I will read it because it's something I want to read. But this is besides the point. And book two is the book that I am currently reading, and that is Truly Devious. This book is set in a boarding school in Vermont, New England. Their falls are incredible, but I've just seen pictures of it. But like their falls are so much more prettier than the falls in Maryland, but that's besides the point. Anyway, in this book, this girl goes to a boarding school in Vermont, and this school used to be a home to a very wealthy man, and his daughter and his wife got kidnapped back in like the 1930s, and it was never solved. They could never find the daughter. And then also in present day, because it flips between the past and the present, there's a murder that happens on school campus. So, and it just so happens that the main character of this story loves true crime. So she has to figure out what happened on campus and also back in the 1930s. Pretty sure it was the 1930s, but this just kind of screams fall to me as well. Question two is, what is your favorite autumnal book cover? And for this one, I again have two because I can't make up my mind. The first one I have is A Study in Charlotte, and I don't know why it reminds me of fall. I guess because it has like, I just dropped my book. It has like the book bag purse thing here. It's got, looks like a school campus here, more school campus, leaves, trees. It reminds me of fall because of that, I guess. And no, I haven't read it yet. Don't ask. Just don't ask. We know this by now. I own more books than I read. I buy more than I read. It's all fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yes, this one definitely reminds me of fall. No, it's not reminds me. It's just a favorite, right? Yeah, it's just a favorite. It doesn't have to remind me of fall. We're good. And the second one is, this does remind me of fall just with the colors, but it's Hunting Prince Dracula. This is a fall color, right? It's just very fall. It's fallish. Dracula, Halloween, sure, why not? Just it reminds me of fall. And that's all that it needs to do. It doesn't need to remind you of fall. It has to remind me of fall. So it does. The next question is, what is your favorite autumnal drink to read while reading? Did I just say what's your favorite drink to read while reading? I think I did. You know what I meant. What's your favorite drink to drink while reading? And the answer is I don't have one. I don't like autumn drinks. I don't like pumpkin spice lattes. I don't like really apple cider, hot cocoa. I don't like hot chocolate. I don't. So water, tea, soda, it's what I drink when I read. No autumn drinks here. Next question. Do you prefer to read late at night or early in the morning? Late at night. All the way. I'm the biggest night owl. I hate mornings. I don't like them. I wish they weren't in my vocabulary. I don't have any time in the mornings because I get up, get ready, and go to work. I don't have time. So I either read in the afternoon, evening, or late at night. We're not doing mornings. No. Yeah. Question 5 says, Halloween is coming. What is your favorite spooky read? We don't do spooky on this channel. We don't do spooky, okay? We don't do it. We don't like to read it. It's not something I like to partake in. So I do not have an answer for this one. We're just going to go to the next one. Question 6 is, what is your ultimate comfort read? Now, this may be a little corny, a little cringy, I don't care, but there is a book that I will always go back to for nostalgia purposes, and it's comforting to me. It feels like home. I know it inside out. I love it. It's like a sweater. I love it. Okay. The book shall always be Twilight. You probably can't tell that it's Twilight because I have a different dust jacket, but it's just the ultimate cozy read because it reminds me of simpler times. This came out when I was 16. I was an ultimate twihard. I'm still a twihard. Don't care. Come at me. I love it. Don't matter. But this book just is, I don't know. I just love this book. I love the series. I love the book. I love the movies. It's just comforting to me. It's like a warm, fuzzy sweater. You can go back to it over and over again. And I love this series. Leave me alone. Question 7 is, what is your favorite autumnal reading snack? Again, I don't have an autumnal reading snack. I've never even heard of an autumnal reading snack for this video. I don't really snack while I read either, so because I don't like getting stuff on my hands and onto the pages of my books, so I don't really snack when I read. But if I have to pick something, like maybe chips, I guess. Oh, but my favorite like snacking altogether, because I am a big salty person, I love chips, but I also really love they're over there and I feel like grabbing them, but they're like these cookie dough bites, and I get them at Walmart. And if I can find them, I'll put a picture of them here. They are so good. Ooh, I love those cookie dough bites. They are so good. If you never tried them, you have to try them. Just try them. They will change your life. Question 8 is, what is your favorite autumnal candle to burn while reading? I have 2 scents here. Scents? Yeah, let me grab them. Okay, the first one is from Bath & Body Works, and I only have a little bit of it left and it's sad, but it's blueberry maple pancakes. Oh my god, it just smells so good. I just love the smell of this. I got this last year and I haven't gotten any more this year. Duh, because, well, I'd have one that's full. But this is what it looks like. And it smells like blueberry. It smells like maple pancakes. It smells like autumn. It's a good time. It's a fun time. It's a grand time. And then the Second one is pumpkin pie, and I just get this one from my local dollar store because they smell really, really good, and I'm not paying $24 at Bath & Body Works. No shade, but a little bit. Just a little bit of shade, just saying. It smells really good, oh my gosh. But this one's just pumpkin pie. And I have like a whole bunch that I stocked up on because I knew they were going to be gone when I wanted them in the fall. Because I got these like in July. Why, stores? Why? My house is haunted, apparently. The door just shut on its own. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not scared. It's fine. Question 9 is, when you're not reading, what is your favorite autumnal activity? Now, I'm a homebody and I'm boring. So I don't do the apple picking. I don't do the pumpkin thing. I don't do this. I don't do that because I'm very boring and I like my home and I'm an introvert. So, but I will tell you what I love to do, no matter what season it is binge TV, binge Netflix. Specifically, if you have not watched The Haunting of Bly Manor, you should. If you haven't watched The Haunting of Hill House, you should. It's those remind me of fall. I guess they get me in the, I guess they can kind of count for this. But I just binge watched season 2. And it was The Haunting of Bly Manor. And if you don't know, each season is a different story. It's kind of like an anthology that way. The season was not as scary as the first season. There's a few jump scares here or there. But this season was based on, I'm pretty sure his name is O. Henry. I'm pretty sure it's O. Henry. If not, my literature teacher is going to be so mad at me. I'm pretty sure it's O. Henry's The Turn of the Screw. But it was so good. It is a slow burn for like the first few episodes, and you're like, where are we going with this? Why are we getting to this backstory of this? But oh my gosh, it all comes full circle, and it's such a good show. If you haven't seen it, you have to watch it. Like, it's not, like I said, it's got a few jump scares, but it's not like super scary, because then your girl wouldn't be watching it. So if I can watch it, you can watch it, I promise you. But if you have watched it, let me know what you thought of it down in the comments, because that show, oh my gosh, it's gold. It's amazing. I love it. Just watch it. Not sponsored by Netflix. I wish I was, but it is just a great show. I'm telling you. Oh, the way it comes full circle. Spawn at the last episode. You know, if you get a tear out of me, it's a good show. Not that I, don't cry at the drop of a hat anyway. But still. I'm done my rant. Let's move on. The last question is, what is on your fall reading list? And I did this video already, so I will link it up here. The only difference is I didn't have this book that I want to talk about because I didn't have it at the time, but now that I have it, I want to add it to my reading list, and it's called The Companion by Katie Allender, and it looks like this. And I can't remember what it's about right now at this very second in time, so I'm going to read it and then I'm going to let you know. Okay, so I just read the little synopsis, and apparently this girl, everyone thinks she's lucky at an orphanage. I don't know why people would think she's lucky to be in an orphanage. Anyway, she's at an orphanage. Everyone thinks she's so lucky because she's got her own room there and all this stuff. But apparently she has these really bad dreams, and she wakes up screaming in the middle of the night. Don't know what that's about yet because it doesn't go into detail. But she gets handpicked to be adopted by this family to be their daughter's companion, because apparently she's silent and mysterious. Okay, so she becomes her companion and things start happening. Don't know, haven't read it. It also sounds a little spooky spook, and so we know about spooky spook, how I feel about spooky spook on this channel. So if it gets too spooky spook, we'll see. We shall see about if I continue reading it. We shall see. I don't even know anymore. But that is the cozy book tag. Cozy book. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Cozy book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will leave all the questions down in the description if you guys want to answer them in the comments, or if you just want to know what they were, I'll leave them there. My social medias are always linked down below if you want to follow me on there, my Twitter and my Bookstagram. But yeah, I think that's everything. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed, because it's free, and free is cheap. I was gonna say, and it's cheap, but you can't get much cheaper than being free. So there you go. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys. No, we don't do spooky on this channel. We just don't do spooky, because then I'll cry, and you don't want to see me cry. So